Right. Welcome to Gorilla Booking, the show where we stop complaining about the product and we start fixing it. I'm your host, Demented, and I'm all around with the group here, but we're officially going to go behind the curtain with our opinions. So tonight's conversations we're going to be having is AEW a better product than WWE right now? And supposedly, Server agrees that AEW is the hottest thing going into the end of 2025.
I mean, look, I honestly I haven't watched AEW in a while, but over the last few months, I've watched it more. I kind of stopped watching during the summer, just kind of off and on if there was like a big card or some matches I was interested in. But over the last few months, I've been interested. Like I watch Dynamite every week. I don't really watch Collision or any of that. Like to me, I have zero interest in that. And it's most AEW fans don't really care too much about it. The main stuff is Dynamite. And I've been watching it. I've been watching the pay-per-views. I feel like it's solid. I feel like it's more entertaining than WWE currently. And I think that they're in a better position now. I wish the ratings would show, like their effort. You know what I mean? Like the ratings don't really match up to how good their product is right now. But at the same time, you could be one of those people like, who cares about the ratings? It's a good product currently. And I love it. You know what I mean? So
You'll get
they're
your
in a good
dollar in the
direction.
Nielsen rating box.
What?
Shout out to
You'll get
Ian.
your $1 in your Nielsen rating box. But we're gonna go with
Yeah,
Ian
exactly.
with Pick the Push podcast. Pick the Push podcast, the only podcast where you can pick the push and actually win here. And look at the rankings also. But I want to counter it. Ian, do you think AEW's plateaued?
I I might have agreed with that if MJF didn't just come back. Like, I'm so hyped for that. Like, I was ready for it. Like, if anything, I might have ruined his return for my friends I watched it with because every week I was just like, MJF's coming back. Like, he's not hurt. Like, he could come back right now. And then one time he just did. So, like, that was cool. Like,
So
I'm
yeah.
just so excited for MJF.
Our resident AEW hater, dirty Dom, Dirty Dre, who says fuck them kids with John Cena, which is the funniest thing ever. But Dre, you would agree that AEW is in dog water, hot shit, because you think, well, you just don't watch the product because you rather just watch Darby Allin go do dumb shit again.
No, I've been paying attention a little bit recently. I
Really?
still don't like MJF's Diddy line, even though everybody else did. I could care less for it. It's very, very stupid to say, but I mean, AEW's right now, it's a little bit better to watch than WWE.
I think when it comes to the hot miking that MJF could pull, and if Swerve had a microphone, he could have fucking clapped back on MJF. Now, we'll go to the last man in the Santa gear, the only one who is actually more festive than Austin, not Austin Theory. We're going to call him Austin Conclusion now because he's got no theory that the fact that he's joined the vision. But
Like that. Actually like that.
Long way to get there.
yeah,
Long way.
Like
yeah,
that.
well, there's a long way. We're going to get there. Oh,
Clown
wow.
mask.
Wow, I saw that.
You got the glimpse of the
That
clown.
Fucker.
Just a piece of it.
With a half clown.
All right.
A little bit.
Okay.
Not the whole thing.
BJ. Man, not the whole.
He just got the tip.
Okay. DJ, what do you think?
You didn't get the full Mike Santana. Yeah, you didn't get the
No,
full Mike
wait, I
Santana.
just got the honk.
He just got the tip.
Oh, off the rails it goes.
Pick the push.
Anyway, DJ, how do you feel going into World's End? This can actually pan out. Can AEW with the Continental Classic finale, the fatal four-way for the world title at World's End? How do you feel AEW can close out 2025 in the next 2 weeks?
Well, for most people who have known me and have been in the Discord, they know that while I definitely like the matches for the Continental Classic, I've been one of the many people who've criticized it for the fact that they're only including the Continental Championship instead of the International title. Because why just have that one championship when they had the unified title at All In? I think it's really stupid by AEW, and I hope that they actually try and find a way to make to where both are on the line at World's End. But that's just my complaint. I really don't have anything else when it comes to the rest of the shows or in terms of what they've done. Because I feel like they've done an actual solid enough job building up to World's End. And I feel like they're going to do great with the semifinals because I've already seen the spoilers. I've already seen what they're going to have. I feel like it's great. I like the semifinals for the Continental Classic. And as for the whole MJF promo, I mean, I'm glad he's back, even though I've kind of been on the halt of just kind of caring less about him as the years went on, especially when he came back and had that god-awful feud with Adam Cole. But, I mean, it's cool to see him. It's cool to see what he can do. And that promo, even though I feel like could have just done better off without the Diddy line and also the WWE line as well with the whole
What
fuck
is
the
it?
Fed
Why
shit
is
that Tony
everyone
Khan
so
did.
pressed over the
It's still-
Diddy line? Like, what? What?
He only did it because the documentary just dropped. He would,
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
with the
why is that a
documentary,
big
now.
deal? Like, what is like? You said it.
I
and
just
then-
didn't care for it. I just didn't care for
Why?
it.
I didn't
It's
care for it.
fucking
I didn't
funny.
really care. I didn't really
He
care
could have
much
said
for Diddy.
something more funnier than that though.
That was
It's-
funny.
Yeah, like, I
though.
mean, and yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
dancing
it
for
could've been
top
better. And the
dollars
whole
was
WWE
pretty.
thing,
That dancing for top dollars line
That was
pretty.
funny too. That was funny.
that
too.
was,
That
I
was
mean,
the-
that was
That
hot
one,
dog.
that was
I'll give him
cool.
that one.
I'm just like that was cool. I'm just sick of him referencing WWE in his promos.
But what? But why?
I mean, that-
Like,
that is-
who
that is a
cares? That's fun.
Factual statement. Like MJF is known for his MJF is definitely known for his hot push on words and stuff, wordplay and stuff. But then I think he kind of like meat rides WWE's name a little bit when it comes to trying to be catchy and edgy. He does technically do that a little bit with the WWE stuff because everybody knows it's like the forbidden thing to do, but it like he said, it's kind of getting played out. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
Remember when Sammy
getting
did
very
it
played out.
years ago and mentioned AEW on WWE?
Yeah, but that was the last
Yeah, but that was when it
time
was
anybody
new.
ever
He got
did
in
it.
so
though.
much
And
trouble.
that was when AEW was
He
new.
got in a
That
lot
was
of
when it was
trouble
new.
for that.
Right, but
He got a lot.
he got in
That was when it
trouble.
was new.
He got in trouble, but at the same time, it was like,
Yeah.
like it was like a
Yeah, but
big
that was when it
pop.
was new. Was
But still, though,
when
like
he
it,
did that,
it's
like,
still
AEW
that
was fresh.
if
like, when he
anything,
said
it's
that, was that like before Double or Nothing?
No, he was doing that. No,
That
was
when
like
we're
at the
talking
beginning.
about
beginning.
Sami Zayn when he was doing that chair.
Yeah,
when he was
when he's
talking
doing
like
the
when he
chair
had
thing.
the
Yeah,
chair of
I'm
truth
saying,
or whatever.
I'm saying, did he say the words? Like, did he say the words?
He literally said
before
AEW.
Yeah,
Double?
he said, yeah, let's
Yes.
talk about AEW. Oh,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I'm saying, did he say it before the Double or Nothing show?
Does
Or
it
did he
no,
matter?
say
it was after. It was after.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need to
Yeah,
know.
I think it was after. But
Me
the thing
me
was, is I
personally,
think
I
why
just
that
saw.
popped more. I think why Sami Zayn's popped more was because we knew that it wasn't going to be said over on WWE because they have to look like the bigger person. Like I think when Sami Zayn said it, it actually helped AEW out versus how when MJF says it, it's like you're just beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
But
They don't
my,
want to
my
give.
thing
down.
about my thing about MJF is I think he secretly wants to come because I think MJF would I think he would thrive more in WWE than he would in AEW just because and this is no disrespect. I don't think MJF's that good. I don't think he's like that much talented as a wrestler. I think he's great on the mic. He's probably one of the best ever. You put that up
There
on
you
one.
go. You got the
I
whole.
don't I
You got the
don't
whole
think
one
he's
right
that
there.
good in
Game
ring.
the clown.
I don't
He got
I
the
don't
clown,
think he's
though. He
that
got
good.
more-
I don't think he's that good on in the ring. I think he would fit in perfectly on
I
Netflix.
think his style.
when it
Yeah.
comes when it
Yeah.
comes
I
to
think his
MJF
style
wrestling,
is more in terms
when
of-
it comes to MJF wrestling, he's a very technical wrestler. Like he's very technical.
Yeah.
I think I understand when we watch like AEW versus WWE, we're thinking like spot monkeys and shit like that when it comes down to like AEW doing that stuff and the high flies and stuff like that. And MJF doesn't fit that mold. He's more of like what FTR is like. You know, FTR is very solid
Right.
ground, very technical, doing that stuff. He's definitely got Flair-esque, a Flair-esque moveset, which works for him, and it definitely works. And it works definitely for the WWE moveset style because it's more microphone work than in ring work when it comes to WWE. And I think, but the problem is though, is can he get away? I mean, could he get away with doing what he does in AEW over in WWE? I don't think so.
No,
I think there's too much power.
Not completely, no.
No,
but
I
he'd
think
have
there's too much.
he'd have a little more freedom on Netflix because he can kind of speak a little bit out. You know what I'm saying, verbatim.
I still feel like less than he
Yeah,
has though.
He probably
Would
have
feel-
he'd
would still
probably
feel
have less than he does on AEW.
I mean,
though.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely wouldn't be like Drew McIntyre say words like "fuck, shit, pussy." That's what I know.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. That's the thing.
That's
the
what I'm
whole point.
saying. He could.
They would
mean,
just
could.
bleep
He
it out. They would
He
just
could
bleep
open
it
up his
out.
vocabulary because he's not held down by the FCC, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
They would just bleep it out. But the thing is that like MJF has had comparisons to the Miz because they kind of have the same like style. Outside of just MJF clearing Miz
Miz
on
and
the
MJF
mic.
as a tag team would be pretty dope.
I mean, I think that would be a great, a
great way
rival
to get
right
them.
off the top. But honestly, like I don't think MJF is going to go anywhere. I mean, if he does, he's going to have to fucking cover up that tattoo that he got. You know what I mean? Like there's that.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he actually.
I don't think that was
I'm pretty
real.
sure he actually.
I've never
removed the
seen it
tattoo.
since then. I don't think.
Well, it's like
He
honestly,
got
I think-
removed.
I think he removed. I'm pretty sure he removed it when he turned heel again.
I don't know. Either way, I can't see him leaving. I think he would have left already because how old is the guy? Was he like in his like late 20s?
He's like 29. He's like
Yeah.
29.
So I mean, his
time.
wife works there now, and I don't see
Friends
him.
with Cody too, right? Like that helped.
Yeah, but I
if he
think he
wanted
would
to go
have
and make
done
the
it.
jump.
Like, didn't he just sign
Yeah,
a
he-
new
I mean,
That's
he
contract?
never-
right, but he's got time
Because
to do it.
it took forever for Motor City's Machine Guns to get there, but like they're here now.
They're still there. I haven't seen those motherfuckers.
They just don't pop on TV.
They don't pop up.
They
That's-
gave him the
that's-
title
that's-
right away, and you just never see him again. Like,
Never.
Pretty much. Yep.
I haven't seen them since SummerSlam, bro.
They should go to AEW. They would be a great fucking addition to AEW. Honestly,
There was call for
Would
them
be
to
cool.
go to AEW. There was
Yeah.
call
I
for
think
them to go
I
to
think the
AEW.
money made him walk away.
Yep, that money. They're
Oh,
getting
don't blame
old
them.
too, bro.
Speaking
They can't
Yeah.
wrestle
Of
the
money
same.
talking. Speaking of money talking, we're gonna. This is not written in our segment notes, but we have to talk about it. Money talks because Andrade lawyered up and broke WWE's non-compete clause.
It's crazy.
He is free to come back to anything else. I kind of want to touch on that a little bit because I think knowing that wrestlers can beat that non-compete clause, I think that might change either one, the way contracts are going to be written, or B, we're going to see a lot of wrestlers jump ship soon because 2026 is an open field because a lot of contracts are going up at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year.
well, if their contracts are going up, then they don't have nothing to break.
It's a fair
Well,
point.
no, what they'll do is TKO is still trying to slick in that non-compete clause on these wrestlers, even when their contracts are leaving.
Yeah, but he had a weird fucking deal. This is the one time I wish Paulie, shout out Paulie, was here to really break down the contract, but he had a really funky contract for like, a 1-year non-compete. But here's the thing, not just to get on the contract part of it, does anyone give a shit of where he ends up, Andrade? Like, he's not a big draw.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it's
Like,
more or less.
who cares what this guy's doing?
No.
Like, he's like,
Andrade so far I've already seen Andrade like have like 2 dates. Like he made his return to House of Glory, and he's going to be I think at Wrestle Kingdom, New Japan.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like most of these
That
dudes,
title in Puerto Rico.
most of the dudes when they jump ship anyway, like they get relevant for like a month or two and then they die off.
And also,
So like it's on them anyway.
I'm not
And
gonna
also-
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Karrion Kross is kind of at that radar right now.
He's been there.
and that, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, a lot of these guys, like, if they want to jump ship, they need that break. Like, they've been going at it like for years, and getting like, even if it's a 1 year, if it's from someone from WWE going to AEW or just wherever, they're going to want to have a little time off, and they should have enough money saved up to where they could just live their life. And a lot of the guys in WWE, the top guys, are like in their 30s and 40s, like they contemplating retirement. Cena pretty much is like the trend now. Like the next year, Brock is supposed to retire, and all these guys are going to be done. Like who's going to jump
That's
ship
why
from WWE and go to
That's
AEW?
why-
That's a big star. Like who can you name?
I don't think anybody.
It-
I don't
it's either
Who's
it's
leaving?
either just like it's a big start because there are people that could leave, but with the fact that what you just said about how many people are going to be retiring, it means that they badly need to make stars right now. And
True.
right now, I've said it for so long. Brian Breaker to me is the perfect person to start this new generation for wrestling.
Yeah.
For WWE.
Is it really Braun Breaker? Or is it going to be the NXT people like Sol Ruka, Javon Evans, Obafemi?
I mean, you
mean,
can
I mean,
Gemini is in
I
the
see,
chat.
and it works.
I mean, you could You did very good. Yeah, that was very good.
Bro.
It is very good
It's
right
the
there.
hat. It's
Because
that hat.
was very
It's
good.
that hat.
Listen, but yeah, you are right because
Shout out to
you
Deshaun.
could use any of the NXT stars, and they definitely could be tied as the future. I just think right now Braun Breaker because of how he's been built up on the main roster for over a year.
I can't be hot
my
Mike no more. I can't
God,
be hot
bro.
Mike no more. My bad, bro. All right, let's deep dive into these young people coming up from NXT onto the main roster and shit, man.
I
Trick
mean,
Williams is supposed to be getting his call up
You made
match.
me kick my fucking lights off.
I'm sorry, bro. I had to say it, bro.
fucked up his whole production.
My
I'm
whole
sorry.
production broke down because of you.
Shit looked like Monday Night Raw last night. Shit was quick and over with.
Exactly.
Boom.
Thank God. I'm glad I'm glad that I was able to fast forward through a lot of just skip through a lot of it. It was very bad.
I only paid attention to one match, and it's only because Javon Evans is now a free agent. So he's getting his call. He's getting his call. He's getting his call up.
I love.
He's gonna get his call.
Listen, I think Javon Evans has a better trajectory going into the main roster than more of the other call-ups that we'll call them. Like, I honestly think Javon Evans got a better trajectory than Obafemi at this point because the way Javon Evans is good, but I think he's better on the mic. I think he's a better showman, and I think his gimmick's better. Like,
Dude,
I like
Obafemi. He's charismatic as fuck.
They're also two different.
Like,
to say better on the mic, I mean, they're two different characters. You know what I mean? Like
it's about his charisma on that mic. When Javon gets on that mic, he literally is talking.
They're both like, to me, like Javon has more charisma. I think he's more of a charisma guy than a guy who has good mic skills. You know what I mean? Like he still.
I don't want to understand.
I love Javon. By the way, I love Javon. I love Oba. But,
unless they go, Oba's a great wrestler. I just hate that he's got this Wakandan looking fucking gimmick. Like, I think he needs to be more like he has to stop looking like fucking Umbaku. Like, that's my only gripe about him.
This is me walking. This is me walking to get my tamales for fucking Christmas dinner, bro.
I want you to walk into the bodega like that.
Exactly. I'm walking in like this, bro.
I'm walking into work like that tomorrow, bro. Walking into work like that tomorrow, bro. Walking into work just like this. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, sure. Fuck yeah. Bodega.
No,
shout out.
I mean, like, the new blood that is coming up. The new blood that is coming up is definitely been a breath of fresh air when it comes to WWE. Like, feeling that it's stagnant over on the top end and now I'm going to flipping into the retirement of John Cena. We talked about it last week, but the real reason is because we're going to talk about it this week because Gunther is going to be the guy, right? Gunther is going to be the guy. We know this.
He's the guy now, not going to be. He's literally the guy now.
No,
we're watching it happen.
He's not yet because he's not yet because he's not a champion yet.
It doesn't need to be a champion.
You see where I'm going with that? But the thing is do we think he needs to beat Cody?
Yes.
Honestly, for me, yes.
So it doesn't. But Server just said it doesn't need to be a champion
because he's that guy now.
I'm not just saying yes because I don't want Cody and Roman again. It's because
I think we're all sick and tired of the Cody thing.
I feel like with all the momentum that Gunther has right now, it makes a lot of sense.
Me personally, I think that he should dethrone Cody because Cody doesn't need a title. Cody can stay relevant without the belt. Cody can go out there and work match. He's done it before. He's worked matches without a belt.
Day 2 of WrestleMania 41 or 40, in my opinion.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with him not being a champion and him going out there just working great matches. Cody needs that.
Ian, what do you think? Let's hear from Ian. We haven't heard from Ian.
I mean, on Raw, they kind of showed CM Punk and Gunther, and I honestly think Gunther being the bad guy that he is helped CM Punk be an even better good guy because I feel like the crowd got really behind CM Punk cheering him on, which was an effect I was not expecting. But like, I don't hate CM Punk, so I was cool with it. But I thought that was a really cool effect. So I don't know if we're gonna see more of him versus CM Punk. Him versus Cody would be cool, but like that seems more like a big WrestleMania, at least a big 4 type of like big deal that they gotta put together.
Yeah.
Do you think
it'd be cool though?
Is the belief is Gunther's probably going to win the Rumble?
Yeah.
That could be the belief. feel like
Seems like it.
that seems like it.
Needs,
Even though I feel
in my opinion, if we're gonna book
Seth
this, if
is
we're gonna
better
book this
than-
correctly, Gunther needs the Rumble. Braun Breaker needs the Chamber.
But then what do you
And
do
then
for
Gunther-
what do you do with Roman
It's,
at
so
Mania?
here's
but
the
actually-
thing.
but actually-
Here's
Wait,
the
hold
thing.
on, hold on, hold on,
It's
hold
a
on.
triple
Everyone's
threat-
talking over each other.
Triple
Hold on,
threat
hold on.
injection.
Another one? They
I
just did that
I
last
got an
year.
idea. I just got an idea. I just got an idea because we're talking about Gunther, we're talking about Roman, and potentially Punk, and whatever the hell he's gonna face. What about Randy? Where does Randy go?
Randy doesn't fit in.
He's too late. He's done. There's
Definitely
no
Chamber though.
He could be
No.
involved in a lot.
He's not
of
even in the Chamber.
stuff, but
He could
He's
be
at
in it,
least in the
but he
Chamber.
could be in it, but he's not going to win it though.
He hasn't
yeah,
come
he's not
back
gonna
yet
win
from
it. I
the
agree.
he hasn't come back from the Saudi tour, right?
No.
No,
he's still
Yeah,
over
I
there.
think you're right.
He's
no,
still,
he's
Again,
The Rock
Antonio
they
does.
Brown.
got him in a
He's
prison.
going to be sitting there until the next. He's going to be sitting there until the Royal Rumble.
Right.
The Rumble's in Riyadh.
This
I mean,
year
I
or
mean,
next
what
year?
you-
I
I
swear
say,
that's
yeah.
the only reason.
Is
they
it
made
2
that name.
days also?
For
Royal
Rumble?
Rumble? No.
Yeah.
No, it's just no, it's just
One.
one.
Just
Just one.
They're
Just one
planning
day.
on that though, aren't they?
I think in the
hope they
future, yeah.
I think eventually.
think-
I don't think this
yeah.
one.
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
really
because
hope
I guarantee you one
I
of them is
think-
going to be like the
I think
women's
all
Rumble
the big
one night.
fours are going to
men's the other.
2-day money grabs. I think
Yeah,
the big fours are
think
going to
so.
go
Yeah.
to 2-day money grabs.
At some point, yeah.
I don't
It
like it,
makes
but yeah, I think you're
sense.
right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it
I
does.
mean, that would actually be great because even if you think about like Survivor Series, like Survivor Series, you could have done 2 days. You could have had the women's main event night 1 and then the men's main event night 2, and you would have made it feel more personal, and you still had more talk about it.
so.
That's just in my opinion. I think that would have been
you
better.
definitely- Well, I mean,
No, you could thrive off of that in the Rumble too. Having the
you
women's
How many
definitely
matches were on
Well,
that
I mean,
card?
Have
Was
a
there only
women's
4
Rumble
matches?
cast
Hold on,
off
hold on.
when
Everyone's
the
talking.
Mania
Everyone's
moment.
talking at once. We have four
I mean,
people
you
talking at
definitely-
once.
I mean, definitely would have more talk if we did 2 nights for how dog shit both those matches were. But whatever.
Yeah, can't have 2 nights of 2 matches each. Don't like that.
It
Right.
allows you to deck the card. It allows you to stack the cards up, though. Allows you to build the deck better.
Dude,
So
you know what?
everyone's
I you
putting
know,
up 4 match shows.
yeah, I was gonna say like yeah, those are starting to get a little boring. You know what I think? Like this is just like a gorilla. Like this is just a fantasy booking of mine, man. What I think needs to happen with this World Heavyweight Championship is, say you give Braun on January 5th, you give him the belt. You have him feud with Punk all the way up until Mania, and then you get Seth Rollins to come back, curb stomp, Braun Breaker, give CM Punk the belt back, and now Seth is on the chase for CM Punk once again. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. What's the
If
chances
Theory was
of
working with
Braun-
Seth the
I
whole
don't hate
time.
the idea. I still
I love
feel
that.
like I mean, I'll really like the idea that if Seth comes back, if they go with that, if Seth comes back, they're definitely going to run him and Braun.
Yeah.
We're already on the road to
I still-
WrestleMania.
I
That's kind of his
still feel-
timeline.
But I still feel like with the attack they did on LA Knight probably still has a factor when he comes back, and I feel like he potentially
Agreed.
could be a really good factor for winning the Rumble to get vengeance on the Vision.
Dude,
I
LA
like
Knight, LA Knight is in a 6-foot grave and he can't come out of it. The dirt
be in
has
the
been
chamber,
put.
too.
The dirt has been put over him. He's probably gonna be the last one in the chamber to get pinned.
Bro, how you been treated? Hollywood,
He's going to be the
Hollywood-
last person to get pinned.
Bro, how he's been
Yeah.
treated is pretty much like how Bailey was treated in 2023.
LA Knight gets treated how I get treated at work.
Joe, where are we going next? We got about 9 minutes left.
I mean, I would see Ian said something, and I want to keep it on there.
Good.
Ian stated that Austin Theory is a mole in the Vision
Seth.
because of Seth.
There's rumors
love
Montez
that.
Ford was around too, right? So
Yeah,
potentially
I-
another masked man shows up that
Yeah.
is Montez Ford, and then Seth just takes them out of the Vision and does his own thing. I'd like it. I don't think they do it because they're not cool enough like us.
I
But
was gonna say we're cool as fuck. I'm doing that in a universe mode, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's you could do that in 2K.
DJ is about to do
DWE.
that tomorrow. On
Shout out to
YouTube.
DWE
The
Coalition.
DWE.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes it look like a mess, but it makes sense because Seth and Austin Theory have history. So
It'd be interesting.
I mean, I love that. I personally think Austin Theory is a mid character, and he was only becoming a front runner because of Vince at the time, and then all of a sudden he gets buried when Vince gets removed from the WWE.
your daddy ain't here no more.
yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he said
that line
he
killed
said
him.
That
That
shit
line
killed
killed
his
his
whole
whole
career.
Yeah, he was
career.
done. He was done after that. There was nothing.
Yep.
Well,
That was rough.
that and him losing his money bank briefcase, cashing in on a mid card title.
Well, him also tag teaming with Grayson Waller for like 6 fucking months was god awful to see. God awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it made my brother happy.
Grayson Waller is just an add-on feature to anybody, though. That's the thing. Like, that's who Grayson Waller is. Like, think about it. Like, no matter what, even if Austin Theory was the main character of that fucking tag team, look at what he's doing with the New Day.
He's just there.
He's just an add-on feature. The New Day doesn't even need him.
Not at all.
No.
Not
Like
at
the
all.
way they're
The New Day.
Yeah,
The
you
New Day
know,
needs Obafemi.
That'd be cool.
Super
Joe,
Saiyan big
Joe, we
Super
got
Saiyan Big E.
Joe, we got 7.5
Super
minutes
Kofi.
left. Let's go around the
do it
horn
again.
and do the Christmas wish. Let's get everybody's Christmas wish before we get out of here.
Ooh.
Oh, you got the Santa hat on, so why don't you lead
Yeah.
it?
I'll start with mine, and I know it's something that will never happen, even though I said probably about a year or so ago that I felt like it would happen, because Jericho was on, or maybe it's 2 years ago. Jericho was on Stone Cold's podcast when he was with AEW actively. He's still there, obviously now, but I would like to see AEW and WWE work together next year in some capacity. It doesn't have to be a full blown fucking thing, but I think a little bit here and there, like I said, Jericho was on Stone Cold's podcast. He was talking about AEW in depth, naming everything. It was on WWE Network or Peacock or whatever the fuck it is now. But I think that would be a good thing for wrestling. I think it would be good competition. I don't think AEW could ever surpass WWE, and just WWE is just like fucking Disney, right? So it's like they're never going to be at that level, but they can be really good, like WCW good. Like they could just be there. And I think wrestling fans want to see that. And that's my Christmas.
Ian.
I like it. Well, as far as Jericho goes, I would fully expect him to be in the Rumble this year. I would put money on that. But as far as a Christmas wish, again, will never happen. But anything's possible. So since everybody's hating on Triple H right now for the booking, and he's a guy that can't wrestle anymore, and John Cena is now a guy that can't wrestle anymore, love to see one last ride at WrestleMania because it's right there. I know it won't happen, but I would watch the shit out of that match probably a couple times. Just saying, like, I'm into it. But I mean, we all know it will never happen.
Yeah.
Go ahead, DJ.
Well, I mean, I said it earlier. One of my Christmas wishes that I keep begging and pleading this company to do is to just pull the trigger on LA Knight. I don't see why
Off the path.
this guy is
Sure.
I don't see why they're just not giving him the opportunity to do it when they look at both him and Jey Uso and see that Jay is not better than LA Knight in terms of just mic skills and in-ring ability, yet he gets the same he gets much better treatment than Knight does. I feel like with what they're telling, with him getting attacked by the Vision, this is finally their chance to actually do something with him when he comes back. And if they mess up, then that's officially over.
Dre.
All right, bet. I got 2 of them. All right, bet. So by the end of 2026, one of my Christmas wishes is that Dirty Dom is the world heavyweight champion. That's one. Okay? Dirty fucking Dom, baby. Come on, baby. The other one, I've seen rumors about it, is we get to restart the Tribal Chief's reign of terror, and we get another 1,000-day reign for Roman Reigns as undisputed champion. And that is my Christmas wish. The Tribal Chief back on top. Bitches.
I think he has more returns than matches this year.
Yeah, yes. He's had 5. He's had 5. Ian, he's had 5 returns.
That's fine. Yeah, it's a lot.
Every match.
It's a
He's
lot.
Back.
He had, yeah, we kind of like.
Joe, what's yours?
I'm
What's your
not gonna
Christmas wish,
lie.
Joe?
I'm not gonna lie. I want the small wish would be that I turn on in the number 21 spot and all of a sudden we hear and it's the Y2J old school and he's just and it's break the stop. I would love that one, but I would also want him to come out the Fozzie's Judas.
That would
I
be
think-
cool. That would be a
hearing
huge
the WWE
pop.
universe here singing Judas would be fucking insane.
I think he should perform it too. I think he should perform it.
No, not when he comes out first. He's got to just come out.
Nah,
At Mania.
Have him come out
seeing
first.
him sing Judas live. Well, I mean, it would be pretty good, especially seeing him sing Judas live one time.
Mania
Mania
match.
Okay with that too.
Yeah.
Okay with that.
Rumble,
but like
comes
that,
out to bro. That would be dope. That would be fucking dope.
Like all you'd have to do is just put the Y2J countdown clock out there, and like instead of the dope part would be is like instead of it actually being the normal like 10, 9, it changes into the Y2J one instead.
Yes, like the Millennium joint.
Realizes what's about to happen. I would mark the fuck out.
Too.
Like,
I would too.
My big wish, my big present that I would love to be under my tree is a Braun Breaker World Championship.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. January 5th.
What's the chances of him winning? What do you guys think? It's 50-50 or?
Well, I mean, no. So
finish.
Server, if you really think about it,
I hope
he's a genetic freak. He's a genetic freak.
He's only got
more than 33 and a third chance.
So
you got the tip of the clown again.
Braun Breaker has 140.
He's got freaks 9 days out of the week. You ain't the big bad booty daddy.
Braun Breaker has a 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Honestly, if I was to book it real fast, I need Braun to lose to Punk the first match. I need him to lose because obviously Punk's going to outsmart him. Punk's going to do that. I say it time and time again. Punk's going to outsmart him because Punk's the veteran, and Braun's going to get hot-headed over it. But at the end of like this, I would want it to be like a 3-match series, or I want it to be like where it's Braun has to crawl his way back, kind of Cody style. So he wins the Chamber or he wins the Rumble type shit, and then he gets his lick back at Mania against Punk. Braun versus Punk would be a great match. It's got good storytelling around it. I don't think he needs to be in the vision with Paul Heyman. I think that needs to be kind of a side piece off of it. I think Braun is ready to be on his own. But that's what I got to say. And with less than a minute left, let's everybody wave goodbye to 2025 because we'll probably be taking 2020. We'll probably be taking next week off for New Year's. I don't know yet. We'll talk about it. If we show up, surprise! Everybody put the Homer hand up. Put the Homer hand up for everybody. And let's have a good night for Gorilla Booking. Just remember, we're always behind the curtain.